What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Truckin' Don from the Trucker Hood, back with another banger with more free info on the trucking industry. So without further ado, man, let's get into it. Y'all still here? Oh, my fault, y'all. I watch all these YouTube videos, and every single time I open up a YouTube video like that and it start with an intro like that, man, I turn it right off, man. I can't stand it. I don't know why. So let me click this so y'all can see my face. I don't know why all the YouTubers just copy off each other, man. I be like, look, that's somebody else's style, man. Be yourself. And I guarantee, man, I don't know, some channels blow up off of it, I guess, but for me, it ain't me. Y'all ain't gonna see me start my videos like that, but I just did it because I keep seeing it everywhere. But yeah, man, I started this video today because I wanted to talk about, you know, I was looking over my videos trying to figure out, you know, what topics did I not touch on? Because you guys know I just freestyle my videos. I jump on, I record something that's on my mind, a topic, and then I pretty much post it. I used to do I do a little bit of editing, like far as like, you know, to make the video pop a little more. But as far as like, you know, remembering what I said in some of these videos or the topics I touched on, I'm not gonna lie, I forget them. Sometimes I get a comment from an old video and I don't remember what the comment's for, but but this video, man, I wanted to touch on. I can't believe I didn't even do a video on this already, and it had me thinking because I seen another video on this topic, but before I could watch it, I was like, I got to do my own video because I don't want to sound like somebody else, or because you tend to do that. I don't know if anybody ever wrote a song before or rapped or whatever, and you try to rap on somebody else's beat. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna sound like the person who originally made the song. So it's hard to put your own style on something after you already heard something that's a hit. So this person's video might be a hit, and if I end up watching it, who's to say I might sound like this person? So I'm gonna do my own version before I go and watch theirs. And yeah, man, I wanted to touch on the what is the difference between the different types of trucking jobs out here. So yeah, I wanted to do a video on what is the difference between local, regional, and OTR, and what would be the best for you. I mean, hopefully this video can help you decide, what direction you want to go when you jump into trucking or while you're in trucking. The first one I'm gonna talk about is OTR. A lot of people fear OTR, but to me, it's the easiest. It's the easiest one to deal with. They say all 48 states, and you'll hit, man, you're pretty much driving all over the place, man. You get to see so many different things. There's not a city in the United States besides Hawaii and Alaska that I didn't get a chance to at least parlay, hang out, meet new people, go out, chill in some different hotels. You get to see the diversity, all different things, and that's pretty much why I move around so much, man. I moved to maybe 4 or 5 different cities since I've been trucking, and it's because of me being OTR, getting the chance to hang out in the city. And I like this so much, I was like, hey, I don't mind spending a year or 2 there. And it's so easy to move anywhere you want to when you're OTR, because you could take your job anywhere. It's kind of like, I guess, like working from home, because your home is the truck. So OTR is one of my favorites to do because of that aspect. And yeah, if you can, if OTR is an option for you, it's a little difficult with a family. It's there's going to be, different hurdles that you got to deal with. And I understand OTR is not for everybody, but at the same time, man, if you can, I guarantee, man, if on your 34s, don't be one of them guys that just sit in the truck stop and stay in your truck, man. Book yourself a room, whatever city you land in. Go have some fun, man. I did. I would go have some fun. Man, I had electric scooters in my truck. I would keep them in the top bunk. And when I hit my 34, that electric scooter was coming down, and I'm Googling. If I can't get there on the electric scooter, man, I catch an Uber. And usually I book myself a room, near downtown or wherever it's popping at. And yeah, man, that's my city for the weekend, and we turning up, we having some fun. So yeah, if you could go OTR, man, I definitely recommend doing OTR. And that's why I recommend it. Some other people's aspect may be a little different. Maybe they didn't have fun on the road. Maybe it was a horrible experience for them, and everybody's view is going to be different. So don't take what I say and treat it as gospel. But the next thing I want to talk about is going to be regional. Regional is similar to OTR, but not quite. It's a little bit of a mix between OTR and local. So when I did regional, and regional's not as fun because you're pretty much staying, if you're regional, you're staying in within your home state and whatever states touch it around it. So let's say you live in Georgia. If you go regional, 9 times out of 10, you might hit a little bit of North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, maybe a little Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. That's pretty much all you'll run. And most of the regional positions is home every weekend. And you guys, the ones that have been following the channel, know that regional is not all it's cracked up to be, man. The money is always, the money's not, let's just say the money get a little funny sometimes. They like the regional positions like to play with your money a little bit, and you run so much harder when you're regional. And to me, it wasn't what I was making versus how much work I was putting in. It wasn't adding up. For all that, I would rather be OTR than doing regional. And yeah, man, that's just my point of view. You may like regional, you may be okay with it because maybe you don't need a lot of money to maintain your life, which I'm working on bringing my expenses down, because man, I got a taste of the OTR life and went regional, and yeah, the money wasn't adding up because I was pretty much, I felt as though I was pretty much OTR. I mean, the time that you get at home, your body's so beat up that all you want to do is rest. And that brings me right into the last one, which is being a local driver. Man, local is good for those with a family that can't go out on the road. But I want to tell you this. A lot of people think local is the best and sweetest job you can get. OTR is by far way easier and way more relaxed than local will ever be. Local is probably the most work you will ever do in trucking. Most of them, you have to unload your truck. If you don't have to unload your truck, you're going to have 15 stops a day. You're probably going to be working your full 14-hour clock every single day. You'll have just enough time to go home, shower, eat dinner, and go to sleep, and then wake up and do it again. Yes, you do get your weekends off, but like I said, your body is so beat up that, man, it's like you spend your whole Saturday and half of your Sunday just trying to recoup your body to get back out there and do it again. So but on the plus side, yes, the money is a lot better to me than regional was. You make usually the local positions, if you get a good one, depending on where you live. I have to state some of this stuff because depending on where you live, the money is going to be different. A down south local position is not going to pay as much as a northeast local position would pay. For some reason up north, and I guess it's because it's congested and city and all the different stops that you may have to hit, and down south is more wide open and it's a more relaxed and easy. You're pretty much just driving. It's the money's going to be different. So depending on where you're watching this video from, because I know I'm gonna get attacked in the comments about my perspective on this, and you guys gotta kind of remember that when I was local, I was in the Northeast. The money was absolutely, no matter what job I got, you're getting 30 plus up north. In the South, for some reason, man, I've been seeing $20 an hour, man. I seen 19, I seen 22, man. It's kind of like, you got to go in there and grab somebody by the shirt to get $26 an hour or more. I mean, and 26 is still, you know, to me, $20 is the new minimum wage, man. So you got to put me well above that in order for me to just be able to survive in today's economy. So keep that in mind, man. Just because you're local don't mean it's all going to be potatoes and gravy. You're going to work way harder. You're going to work way more hours, and they're going to get every single dollar out of you. So understand that. And some of those locals, man, you may have to work the weekends too. Some of them require you to work the weekends. It may be overtime, but a lot of the trucking companies do not pay overtime. So, and I can't wait till they change that law. But yeah, they don't pay overtime. You get the same regular hours as if you work 40 plus hours, you're gonna get the same pay, and it's no time and a half. So remember that in the trucking industry. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give my take before I go and check out this other person's video. And yeah, so if I missed anything, man, throw some of that in the comments. Let me know. We could talk about it down there. If you appreciate the information, as always, man, leave your boy a like. If you're new here, man, subscribe, man. I'm gonna keep coming with more information. I drop 2 videos a week. That's my goal, but you know, some days I may be lacking, so just bear with me. But other than that, man, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm out.